Hey, hello guys. Hi, hi. How's it going? There you go. Hey, Mega. How's it going? So we're gonna be showing, or I'll be showing all the minis coming out tonight. So after the stream, I'm gonna upload all of them. And yep, you'll be able to grab them. It's gonna be a short stream, probably like an hour. Not gonna be live sculpting tonight. Let me set up my chat here so that I don't have to. There you go. So I've been trying to post on Patreon, but it doesn't seem to be working. Oh, there it is. Cool. All right, let's close this. Close. And close. You're working? You're allowed to watch live streams while you work? Not a problem. Let's close this. Close this. I don't want to spoil anything. I got all the STLs here, which I'll be uploading later today. So, you know what? Let me just create an image. Let's grab this one. There you go. And I'll be putting the minis here. Let's make this bigger. There you go. Where do you work at? What do you for a living? Freelancing? Oh, okay. That's cool. I used to freelance. Really liked it. It's pretty stress-free life. Well, depending on the project and your client, but working from home, there's nothing like it. Yeah, I used to do that actually. I used to do that as well. I used to either listen to podcasts or videos or even audiobooks. But yeah, I mean, I like music, but when I'm working, I'm almost never listening to music. Some people find it weird, but that's what makes me feel better or feel good while working. All right, so do you work as an artist or something like that related to art, digital art? Let's lower the music. It's too loud. There you go. What do you use? Houdini? I don't know much about VFX, but you're using Nuke for sure, right? Cinema 4D Octane. Oh, cool. Wow, really? Substance? Like, Substance is getting more and more popular outside of games, right? You feel the same way? After Effects, okay. Yeah, like a couple of years ago, it used to be the only for games, right? Remember, either you were using that or Mari, depending on if it was for video games or animation. But now, like, I feel everyone's using just Substance, Painter and Designer. But I've been looking at, or I've been seeing really great substances made in Designer. Like lately, there's been a ton of great artists getting into that. Hey, welcome guys. How's it going? Ready to see the new sculpts? Hopefully you like them. I think they're pretty cool. I'm pretty happy with the work we made this month. Hey, how's it going? How are you? So no live sculpting today, but I'll be showing off all the new minis. They're going to be uploaded just after we finish the stream. So they're already ready. We've test printed all of them. We've made sure they print easy, they print good. And they also look pretty good in my opinion. I like them very much. I'm very happy with all the minis we created this month. And can't wait to show you. Yeah, no live sculpting tonight, but I'll be live sculpting during the week. I mean, we'll be using ZBrush. I'm gonna show you the models, and I'll also be showing you the printed miniatures. So don't worry, we'll be using ZBrush a little bit. Is this music good for you guys, or is it too low? Oh, give me a sec. Sorry. Well, it's just a matter of practice, so you'll get better. Just keep practicing. All right. Let me open my ZBrush. You know what? Yeah, let's open ZBrush. Oh, I'm missing one miniature. Give me a second. I'll be right back. Okay. All right, so we've got all the minis here now. They're in here. Can you guys hear the music? Or is it too low? Not really any music for you. Oh, okay. Can you hear it now? Super loud for me. That's weird. Okay, cool. Cool. Alright, let me just add a new... what am I looking for? Window capture? There you go. Alright. Let me just now make this smaller. Alright, so let's get started. The first... Where it is? Yeah. This is the one. This is the first miniature. This is an extra one, of course. This is just for Christmas. Little gift box. It goes with hand with another miniature we made, but this is just a simple little gift box we wanted to do for Christmas, and maybe you can print a lot of them and make like a little bunch of presents. So I think it looks pretty good, printed out really well. Let me put the camera here. It's gonna be easier this way. Alright. Or should we... Oh, let's do this. Yep, so this is the first miniature. Little gift box. And it's pretty simple, but I really did like how it came out. And especially because then... Thank you. I mean, my webcam's not great, so it looks better on video than it does in real life. And that's just because our printer's not the best, but we're looking into getting a better one soon, so... But thank you. It does hold up, and it looks good enough. Like, for test printing, it's good enough. Just, I would like to push the quality of our prints a little bit further, but it does look nice. Yeah, it does look cute, right? So yeah, this is the Christmas present, right? And then what we did was, let's make this present smaller, and we have this little guy here. It's a gnome. We didn't make the usual Christmas gnome, so he's coming out of a box to wish her Merry Christmas as well. So let me show you the render. I'm gonna leave this here, see if, oh, it doesn't stay focused, but don't worry. Oh, let's add this other guy here. Obviously they're out of scale, but so this is him. And it did print really easily. No supports at all. No nothing. This is actually I believe it's a standard size for D&D, so that's good. The present is not, but if I print I would have to print this super small to make it fit this size, and it would lose a lot of details, so I kept this size just so that the details can be appreciated. And yeah, this is our little Christmas gnome. I really wish it did stay focused. Oh, there you go. I think it is now. Alright, let me open that one file. Should be here. So this is a guy, pretty cool. Sculpt, this is not made by me. Mauricio did made this one, and I believe he made a great job. I especially like how he tackles wood. Not the same way I would, but I like his style. And the metal's also great. It's way different than what I usually do with metal, but I really like how or what he does with the edges and all the scratches and all of that. So I believe this one came out pretty cool. As I said, no supports, no nothing, just like that. You can print this and it'll be fine. Alright, so what do you think about this guy? I really liked how it came out. Really digging this print. Don't know if there's a lot of campaigns where people can use this one, but it does look cool. How can I get the webcam to focus? Doing it something else here. This is harder than it should be. Yeah, the box looks cool, right? Well, anyway, let's keep on going. Maybe it'll fix itself. So that's our first mini, or our second. I really wanted both of this to be some sort of Christmas bundle, so I don't know if that counts as one or two, but I guess two, because you need to print both of them separately. But yeah, whatever you or however you want to see that as. So, right, next let's put this guys here. And what should we focus on next? Oh, this is the cook. I reprinted this from last month. If you haven't picked this guy up, this is your final chance. So all the models from last month will be replaced by the new ones. So I really did wanted to make a better print of this guy, so that's why we printed again. And I really like this model, man. It's really cool. Anyway, let's put him in here. Let's make our little army there. Okay, so now let's go to the totems. Most of you have already seen the totems, right? Because we made them here on stream. Let's change this to the totems in here. So the cool part of this model is that you can either print the 3 of them stacked, or you can print them one by one on their own. So we've got a super little totem here. Didn't hold up a lot of detail, so this was actually a placeholder, I mean a test print. So let's put him here, and this is the bigger version of it, where you can see all the sculpted details. So I didn't print this one by one, but you'll get all the files for each totem. So if you want to make a huge tower of I don't know, bulls, you can just print 5 of them, or maybe 1 bull, then 1 wolf, and so on and so on. Just stack them on top of each other. You can do that. So let's open that in here. And where is it? Yeah, there you go. So this is it. As I said, let's open up. Oh, I don't have a slicer here. Well, I have Cura. Don't worry about it. I'll just upload the separated pieces, and you'll know what to do with them. I really like how this came out. Took a little bit of time at the beginning. We didn't know which direction to take with this piece, but in the end, it looks pretty cool. Like, this is actually a piece I would use, or that I can easily see on a campaign. And I believe one of our patrons, it was a patron's request. Can't remember who exactly, but it was a request from them. So hopefully you'll like them. A plain, like what? Like a plain background. Let's see, what do I have here? I have a book. Like, the thing is, I don't know how close can I put things from the camera, because can it even focus? Like, the prints are 2 or 3 inches away. The thing is, they're too small. Or maybe I can manually focus. Oh, I see. No, it's not focused at all. There's a lot of options on this webcam, but oh, let's turn this off. There you go. I can do it manually. There you go. Alright, that's way better. Now we can get rid of this. There you go. That's it. Just made it a little bit bigger. Okay, so let's go back. So this guy, right? Much better. Now let's put him here. This guy. Yeah, it makes a whole difference. Now you can see all the details and yeah. Unfortunately, now you can see all the imperfections on the print, so just don't mind the rough parts of the print. Oops. So there's that and the gift. All right. Now, where were we? Okay, so totems, let's put them here. And all right, let's go back to the druid. This is the one I showed you on the video a couple of weeks ago, I think. Back when we met our first goal on Patreon. So this was not the final print, but it did really came out great, so I kept it. It had a little bit of balance issues, so it's hard for me to make this stand by itself. So let me show you the actual final one, which is this guy. Haven't glued it to the base, but it has its own base. You can also use a standard 30mm base, which we have on the monthly archive, so you can just grab that or grab the base for this guy. Let's put it in here. Oh, there you go. So that's this month's druid. I think we'll be doing another druid for next month, because we got a pretty cool lore that we wrote. So we kind of want to develop those characters and then release the lore, maybe as an illustrated PDF comic or something for the patrons, or I don't know, something like that. So, something cool with these druids. It's gonna be a total of 4 druids. This is the first one. So yeah, most of these minis you already had seen. So let me show you another one. Let's put this one here. Oh, I forgot to show you the model. So let's... I believe I have him with his base. Maybe not. Don't worry, the base is a separate object, so you can either print the base or not, and it should fit. You'll see where the fit of the druid go on the base, so it's pretty easy once you've printed them. So this is the model, and let me show you a nicer render. Druid render. Really don't like that one that much. Let's pick this one. There you go. There you go. I really like how this model looks, actually. This is one I can see myself playing with. What do you think about this one? This is one of the... we're trying to make a small and not small, but not as important characters, like maybe minis that could be used as characters from the campaign or maybe enemies. And we were also trying to make heroes, or at least minis that you could use as heroes or as important characters in your campaigns. So this is one of the I don't know what to call them, but one of the minis we've put most of our time on. We're looking to getting a farm too, but we know it's a little bit pricey, so we're waiting for next year. We're looking actually to get one around February, probably. Like, the thing is, I can get decent test prints out of the monoprice printer we have here, but it's just, for miniatures, we can get way better results with that, with the other printer. And we were also thinking on making molds for, molds to cast and actually sell this, not only digital, but if someone doesn't have access to a printer, like, we want to be able to send them resin miniatures. So having the Farm 2 here would make that a lot easier. We wouldn't have to depend or rely on someone else getting us good prints, and it also in the long run will be cheaper for us. Anyway, really like this one. I have to glue him because right now he is not glued to the base, and actually you can see, well, probably, yeah, you can see where the feet should be at. So it doesn't have pegs, but it's really easy to know where to put the model, and it'll stand by itself if you don't want to glue it or yeah, something like that. So let's put him in here, and there's not a lot of miniatures left, guys, so hope you're liking them so far. Alright, so I have two of these here. Unfortunately, I don't have bigger prints of these guys right now, so let's see if you can see all the detail. So this is a sleeping goblin. So let's do something like this. So this guy is sleeping. Both of these guys. So this one's super small. Let me grab a ruler. Alright. So as you can see, these are super small, not even an inch. Yep, not even an inch. And this is the kind of miniatures we're not so happy with the quality prints we're getting out of our FDM printer. So this is kind of the reason we want the other printer. So you'll have access to this sleeping goblin and the runner. This guy's running away from something. And we're planning on doing more stuff with these goblins. We actually made a pretty good base mesh for this guy, or for these guys. So we want to make a lot of goblins you can in different poses, and we also want to make weapons and like little props that they can be holding, or you can attach to them. But it's kind of hard to come up with that on such a little scale, or come up with something that works on such a little scale. So it's been hard to test print, and that's why we're just releasing these two for now. But you can expect more goblins soon, probably in 2 weeks. Oh, speaking of, we're now gonna be releasing bi-weekly instead of monthly. So every 2 weeks we'll have releases, smaller releases, but we'll have releases, like more content, probably the same amount or more content for you guys, but you'll get it in every 2 weeks instead of each month. And we also got our first Titan patron. He's a guy from Texas. He's got a podcast, a D&D podcast. You can check it out. Let me look the name up. It's so yeah, we'll be working with him on one miniature, and that's gonna be coming out, I mean, in 2 weeks. So we've already had a discussion with them, talked about all the details, and yeah, it's gonna be ready soon. All right, let me just check what the name of his podcast is. Can't remember, man. Oh, I know where it is. Pretty cool podcast. They've been doing it for a lot of time now. Denton and Dragons. You can check that on iTunes. They've got pretty lengthy episodes, like 2 or 3 hours per episode, but it's worth the time. You should check it out. Alright, so yeah, these goblins came out pretty cool. Really like the hair. And finally, oh, but I keep forgetting to show the renders. Let me put in here so that you can see it better, have a better look at it. Alright, so this is the running one. And let's grab the sleepy goblin. There you go. So if some of you have better printers than us, please send us a picture once you've printed this out. We really like to see all the prints you make, especially because well, we've been getting pictures from your prints, and they're most of them are way better than ours. So we really like you to send us all those pictures. It's pretty cool. Alright, and finally, this was just a test print, but this is now let's skip this one. Let me show you this. So she doesn't have a name yet. It's kind of an evil mistress. She's holding the head of a dead warrior there. You can see that. And if you got any suggestions for her name, please do so. So yeah, what do you think? This prints all in one piece. It's not, the base is not separated. I think it came out pretty good. Let me show you the back of it. And let me open the model. Let's see if it's not super slow, because, oh no. Yeah, it's kind of slow, but I think we can make it work. Like, awesome. This one I made it. Let's turn this guy off. So yep, that's it. Those are all of our minis for this release. As I told you before, they're gonna be ready to be downloaded in just a couple of hours, and you'll be ready. They are all ready to be printed. We will have another release in 2 weeks with less miniatures, but it's still a release, so you'll get like 2 or 3 more miniatures, so that's good. And remember, all the polls are now live on Patreon, so please cast your vote before they're closed, and those will be the minis we'll be releasing next month on January. So I'm really looking forward to your prints. Let me put this back up. And now I have to enable the focus, the automatic focus. There you go. So what do you think? Do you like them? Hopefully you do. Let's move this. And yeah, I've been thinking on live streaming during the week. It's probably gonna be on Wednesdays, and that's strictly gonna be a live sculpting stream. Thank you, Mega. Glad you like them. So yeah, Wednesdays I'll be live streaming. I'll be live sculpting some of the upcoming miniatures. Obviously, I'm not gonna be live sculpting all of them because I don't want to spoil them for you. Like some of them, like there's no other way, right? But especially pieces like this one, I kind of like them to be like a surprise reveal once the time comes. So yeah, that's it. Those are all of our miniatures for this release. Let's see. Let me look for the other file. Let's see if this runs better. Oops, it's now frozen. Oh, there you go. Yeah, this runs way better. Oh, of course, we'll be putting all of this up on our shop as well after we've put it on Patreon, of course. yeah, that's it, guys. That's what we've been working on for you. And yep. Got any questions about our minis or what's coming next or anything in general? Any ZBrush question? Just change the music. It's too weird. Not weird, but kind of slow. Oh, that's way worse. I don't know. Terrain. The thing with terrain, it's that it takes a lot of time to make it. Like, you mean like the tavern? Or terrain in general, like what? Let me open up the polls, like the tavern. Yeah, we want to create a lot of packs for locations. So I believe that there's a poll. Let me look for that on Patreon. So poll 1 is kids, then characters, then bosses, pets, and oh, well, it's called props. It's the last poll we uploaded yesterday, and I really wanted the blacksmith shop to win. That's kind of or what I have in mind. It's a pack just like the tavern, but it's a blacksmith. But there's not. It only has one vote, and medieval caravan is what people are voting for. So I don't know. I really like making those packs because they are a lot of fun, but they take too much work, and if people are not like voting for them, I don't really know if we're gonna keep making them for now. Maybe we could, instead of making the whole pack, just make like a couple of pieces 1 month, and then make just a couple more pieces the next month, and so on, so that in the future we have a ton to play with. But for now, for December or January, it doesn't look too good for terrain. Also, there's a lot of sources to get terrain. Like, there's a lot of websites that sell terrain. So don't really know if I want to get into that, because they just have a ton of things. They, like, whatever you're looking for, they've got it right now, and they are still coming up with new things. Printable terrain is one of them. Oh, printable scenery, sorry. And that's kind of why we're sticking with characters and more specific props. But I don't know, if you guys want something that they don't have, and other patrons are happy with the idea, well, yeah, of course we'll make it. Yeah, they just have a lot of content. Alright, I think that's gonna be it for today, guys. Thanks for stopping by. Remember, this video is gonna be saved on our channel, so if you wanna share this with someone else so that they can look at the new minis, please do so. Helps us a lot. Subscribe to the channel, that also helps a lot. And I believe that's it. If you haven't voted on Patreon, go do that right now. Polls will be closing tomorrow night, and if you've got ideas that you would like to see on one of those polls, just let me know. Send me a message in Discord, or just post it on our Discord server in the general or Patreon chat, whatever works for you, and I'll make sure we have a new poll, or just add that to the current polls, right? Okay guys, thank you for stopping by. I'll see you guys during the week. Have a nice weekend, have a nice Saturday, and yeah, bye bye. Have a good one, Mega. Thanks for stopping by. See ya.